How to make pothos grow more vines. How can you make your pothos grow more vines? If your pothos only has one or two long stems, you may want to encourage more vines so the plant becomes fuller, bushier, and more attractive. Pothos naturally grows by producing long trailing stems, but the number of vines your plant develops depends on several factors. Light, pruning, healthy roots, nutrients, and propagation can all play a role. The good news is that you don't need a complicated technique. In this video, we'll look at simple ways to encourage your pothos to produce more vines and create a fuller plant. Let's get started. Number 1. Give your pothos enough light. Light is one of the most important factors for healthy vine growth. Pothos can survive in lower light, but it usually grows more slowly and may produce longer spaces between leaves. If your plant isn't producing much new growth, move it to a location with bright, indirect light. Good light gives the plant more energy for photosynthesis and supports active growth. However, avoid suddenly placing a pothos that has been growing in low light into intense direct sunlight. Increase light gradually when necessary. Number 2. Prune the growing tips. If you want more vines, pruning is one of the most useful techniques. When a pothos vine continues growing from one main tip, it can become longer and longer without creating the fuller shape you want. Cutting the vine just above a healthy node removes the growing tip. This can encourage growth from nodes farther down the stem. Instead of allowing one vine to keep extending indefinitely, pruning can help redirect the plant's energy toward additional shoots. Number 3. Cut just above a node. When pruning, pay attention to the nodes. A node is the point on the stem where a leaf and aerial root can develop. Make your cut just above a healthy node. Avoid cutting randomly in the middle of a long section without considering where new growth could develop. A healthy node provides a potential starting point for new growth. With good conditions, a new shoot can eventually emerge from that area. 4. Don't prune everything at once. You don't need to cut your entire pothos back immediately. If the plant is healthy, start with a few of the longest or sparsest vines. This gives the plant opportunities to produce new shoots while still keeping plenty of healthy foliage. After the plant responds, you can decide whether additional pruning is needed. Gradual pruning is often easier to manage than a drastic cut. Number 5. Propagate your cuttings. One of the easiest ways to increase the number of vines is to propagate your cuttings. When you prune a healthy pothos, don't throw the pieces away. Take suitable stem cuttings with healthy nodes. You can root them in water or another appropriate propagation medium. Once they have developed healthy roots, plant them back into the pot if there is enough space. Now you have additional stems growing from the same container. This can make a major difference in how full your pothos looks. Number 6. More stems mean more vines. Sometimes your pothos isn't actually growing poorly. It simply doesn't have many stems. For example, if a pot contains only one main rooted cutting, even healthy growth may still look sparse. Adding several healthy rooted cuttings can create a much fuller plant. Each cutting provides another stem that can continue producing leaves and vines. This is why propagation and pruning work so well together. You prune the long vines, root the healthy cuttings, and then use them to increase the number of stems in the pot. 7. Keep the roots healthy. More vines require a healthy root system. Roots provide the water and nutrients needed to support new growth. Make sure your pothos is growing in a well-draining potting mix. The container should have drainage holes. Avoid keeping the soil constantly wet because excessive moisture can lead to root problems. If the roots are unhealthy, the plant may struggle to produce new vines no matter how much you prune it. 8. Water properly. Proper watering helps maintain healthy growth. Don't water simply because you want the plant to grow faster. Instead, check the soil and water when the plant needs it. When watering, thoroughly moisten the potting mix and allow excess water to drain away. Then allow the appropriate portion of the soil to dry before watering again. Both severe underwatering and constant overwatering can slow new growth. Number 9. Provide appropriate nutrients. Pothos needs nutrients to produce new stems and leaves. If the plant has been growing in the same soil for a long time, nutrients may eventually become limited. During active growth, an appropriate houseplant fertilizer can provide additional nutrition. Follow the fertilizer's recommended dilution and frequency. Don't use extra fertilizer simply because you want more vines. Too much fertilizer can cause salt buildup and damage the roots. Healthy roots are much more important than heavy feeding. Number 10, give your pothos comfortable temperatures. Temperature also affects growth. Pothos generally grows more actively in warm indoor conditions. Cold drafts, very low temperatures, and sudden changes can slow growth. Try to keep the plant in a stable indoor environment. Keep it away from strong cold air from air conditioners and drafty windows. You don't need extreme heat. A comfortable, stable environment is enough. Number 11, rotate the plant. If your pothos grows toward a single window, one side may receive much more light. Rotate the pot occasionally to help distribute light more evenly. This can encourage more balanced growth and prevent the plant from becoming heavily one-sided. It won't automatically create new vines, but it can help maintain a more even shape as the plant develops. 12, give it something to climb. Pothos can trail or climb. If you provide a moss pole, trellis, or another suitable support, the plant can grow upward instead of only producing long hanging vines. As it matures, climbing can encourage larger leaves and a stronger vertical growth pattern. However, climbing support isn't necessary if your main goal is simply to increase the number of vines. Pruning and propagation are usually more direct ways to create a fuller plant. Number 13, give new shoots time after pruning. Don't expect new vines immediately. A node may remain inactive for some time before a new bud begins to develop. Once you see a small bump or new shoot forming, that's a good sign. Continue providing good light, proper watering, healthy roots, and appropriate nutrition. Avoid repeatedly cutting the same area because you're impatient. The plant needs time to respond. A simple method to grow more vines. If you want a simple routine, try these steps. First, give your pothos bright indirect light. Second, identify the longest or sparsest vines. Third, prune just above healthy nodes. Fourth, propagate the healthy cuttings. Fifth, plant rooted cuttings back into the pot when appropriate. Finally, maintain healthy roots, proper watering, and moderate feeding. Over time, you'll have more stems and more opportunities for new vines to develop. Final thoughts. So how do you make pothos grow more vines? Start by giving the plant enough bright, indirect light. Then use pruning to encourage new growth from healthy nodes. Don't throw away your cuttings. Propagate them, and once rooted, add them back into the pot to increase the number of stems. At the same time, keep the roots healthy with good drainage and proper watering. Provide nutrients during active growth, but avoid over-fertilizing. And give the plant time. Remember, a pothos with only 1 or 2 stems may naturally look sparse, even when it's perfectly healthy. If you want a fuller plant, you need more growing points. Pruning creates new opportunities for growth, while propagation adds more stems. Together, these simple techniques can gradually turn a few long vines into a much fuller and more attractive pothos. Thank you for watching Plants Every Day. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more simple indoor plant care tips. Be sure to explore our Pothos Growth and Growing Tips playlist for more easy guides on helping your pothos grow faster, fuller, and healthier. See you in the next video. Happy growing!